All right, what's going on, peeps? It's Hunt here. Welcome back to episode 16 of whatever this is going to be titled. All right, a lot of things have happened on the YouTube space so far. I remember. How do I start this off? Well, first off, I want to say we're at 38 subs now. 38 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate every single one of you that are actually supporting the channel, supporting the journey, supporting the process of how this is going to go, or how this is going so far. And I got to say, like, ever since I started consistently uploading, like, I've gained like somewhat traction, and it's huge. You know, a handful of people commented on my stuff, showing support, and I really appreciate it. Hung out with the homie last night. I have that video uploaded as well, so if you guys haven't checked out yesterday's video, be sure to check it out before you check out this one. Yeah, as you guys can see, I'm at the usual nature spot. Peep the nature spot again. You know, we're gonna do the usual sun gaze, meditate. I wanted to come on here too and admit that I did end up relapsing. I don't want to disclose what it was, but you know, we're not always perfect. Sometimes the enemy will attack you in subtle ways, but at the end of the day, it's your choice whether you resist it or not. And sometimes when these things happen, the only thing we can do is, you know, it happened. Apologize to God for what you've done. As long as you're not blaspheming against God, which you should never do, that is never forgiven. But what is forgiven is, you know, if it's not, as long as it's not you blaspheming God, basically saying bad things about him or Jesus, that, you know, he'll forgive you. And basically, part of the practices is sun gazing, meditating, and God is working within you to strive for better, do better. So I still went out of my way to come out here today, to come outside. I'm doing this every day, every single day, like sun gazing, meditating, and then it's working wonders. Basically, it's really doing its thing. What else do I want to say? Okay, so aside from talking about that, I wanted to respond to I'll just say his name. His name is Steve. And Steve, I know you're watching this, bro, and I wanted to come on here and clarify on my end about how I interpreted the stuff that you were saying. That last comment where you told me that, you know, there was no valuable information and stuff like that, you know, that was valid constructive criticism. I will give you that. And you made a video too, bro. You made a video responding to me directly, which is just huge. And I never really expected somebody on the internet, especially somebody I don't really know, to respond to me directly on the internet. So I'm responding to you directly, and I just want to say, brother, like, I appreciate you resubscribing to the channel. That was your choice at the end of the day, whether you wanted to or not, or you could have moved on with your life. And what really impacted me, I watched your video, by the way, and what really impacted me was saying that, because you're in your 40s, and that I remind you of you. And that's huge, you know what I mean? That's really big, because I've already knew that eventually down the road I was going to meet people that were like-minded like I am, like a like-minded individual. And I could tell, like, I don't know if it's really hard to base what kind of person you are, just only basing off the video. But like I said, all us introverts have a superpower, all right? It's the ability to confidently talk on camera, obviously when nobody's around, but not dealing with drama or BS, because that's what we don't need in our life. What we need in our life is passion, enjoyment, knowing how to creatively express yourself. And Steve, I just want to say I appreciate you for clearing everything up, and this is me clearing up on my end. So it's just a big miscommunication pretty much in this situation, but pretty much he just said that, you know what, I'm not a hater, bro, I'm gonna keep watching your videos and stuff like that. You're almost at 50 subs. So yeah, Steve, shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you you basically clearing it up for me to understand what's going on. But yeah, man, I just hope this clears it up. I hope there's like no beef between us, bro. This is just me responding to you directly. So I know you're watching this, and if you want to comment something, you know, feel free to. Like, anybody can comment anything. You have free will to do whatever you want. I leave the comments on there. I may not respond to them directly, but this is the way I reply and I respond is on YouTube. I get it, you know, you don't like YouTubers doing high production. And down the road, you know, when it does get to that point where the channel does start to get established, yes, I will do high production videos, but that's far from now. And I know it's going to happen down the road, but right now it's just the authenticity, me filming different segments of the day. I think it's almost 12 o'clock, but I woke up at 9. I slept in a little more. Just trying to, like, what I'm trying to do on my end is optimize my sleep so I have full muscle recovery, you know. But today's a rest day from the gym, luckily. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sun gaze, meditate. But again, you know, shout out to you, bro. Appreciate. I hope this resolves the feud between us. There is really no feud in the first place, anyways. But I apologize. I will apologize the fact that maybe the titling was misleading. It is what it is, bro. We're not perfect. You know, things happen. But I'm changing up the title. The content, the format's still gonna stay the same, however. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say in this clip right now. I'm gonna do this right now, and then I will get back to you guys whatever we're doing today. So catch you guys in the next clip. Alrighty, guys, so finished with the sun gazing movement. As you guys can see, there it is. Just peep the nature spot one more time. So right now we're gonna finally head back to the crib, and yeah, just ride my bike over here. Okay, it's gonna be a little windy, just FYI, so I'm gonna do my best to speak as loud as possible and talk to y'all while I'm riding back. Okay, so you know, like I said, I did end up relapsing. Don't want to disclose what it was, but I want to say that on camera because this is part of the journey, part of the process of, like, you know, the internal struggles that I've personally had. And the only way I can really, well, get rid of it outright is just to keep repenting and wake right back up, apologize to God for what I've done. And that's what my friend, shout out to my homie, by the way, that you saw on video yesterday for mentioning that to me. He basically mentioned to me that as long as you forgive, as you apologize to God, he will forgive you of most of your sins. The only sin that he doesn't forgive is if you blaspheme his name, meaning that if you just talk really bad about God, then you'll never be forgiven. So I'm also playing the aspect of sun gazing and mixing this with God, because I'm telling you off the bat, he's done a lot of miracles in my life. A lot. I've been points where I've been down bad, where like the habits repeat itself over and over. And the only way to solve this problem is what I'm doing now for myself. And if y'all have internal struggles and problems as well, maybe you should try this. I'm not saying that you have to try it, but I'd say try to sun gaze and meditate as much as you can. Whatever part of the day that you can, whether you're working at 9 to 5 or not, you know what I mean? Try to get as much sun as possible. Try to get as much energy as possible, because I'm telling you, like, even if you relapse and you still go do this, it's gonna change your life. It's really gonna change your life forever, guys. I'm just telling you all that off the bat. I'm living proof of this. I'm like literally living proof of what's going on right now. I'm literally telling you guys the truth that this shit really works. Like, it really truly works. And I can't look back ever since. Like I said, we got to keep striving for better. Always, every single day. You're gonna have bad days and good days, right? And the bad days, always have that winner's mentality. Always know that you're always going to be winning no matter what. You know what I mean? Because another thing that I realized too is, like, when you're doing stuff like this, working out at the gym, all this stuff, people don't want to give you credit, but they be inspired by what you do, if that makes sense. And a great example of this is, like, on social media, people I meet in person, the people that I know in my life, because I'm doing something great, I'm basically leading by example. And that's what you guys should do too. Don't get too indulged in other people's lives, basically. That's one way to put it. And that's what happened with me. Like, before I completely changed the perspective of how I view life, you know, when I was on, I used to be really addicted to social media. You know, somewhat I still am, but I'm really good with it, where I only go for a certain amount of time. And if I start doom scrolling, I'll catch myself and then delete the app and then move on with my day. Enjoy the present moment like I am right now, riding my bike, talking to y'all on camera and documenting the process. So here, as you guys can see, on the way back to the crib right now, and we're gonna figure out what else we're gonna do throughout the day. I do work today. It is Monday. It is my Monday, actually. But yeah, we're gonna figure out what the heck we're gonna do. Mostly meditate or something. Maybe hang out with the roommates. I don't know, something of that sort. But I stopped with Instagram because, you know, I used to watch people's stories all the time. I used to do all that. And that's basically me being indulged in other people's lives. And my piece of advice for y'all is, if you all really want to be a YouTuber or like any kind of content creator, be authentic, don't indulge yourself in other people's lives, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's great that y'all watch my channel and stuff, but if you want to create your own channel and express who you are as a person, don't be afraid to. This is not only a passion of mine that I enjoy doing, but it's to also motivate all you guys that you guys can do this too. You guys can put yourself on camera, and like I said, find your niche, find what you're passionate about. If you're passionate, like, I don't know, if you're passionate about cooking and stuff, make a cooking channel. I know there's plenty of cooking channels, but you never know. Your cooking channel or whatever recipes you come up with might actually change people's lives. I'm telling you guys this because I think it's hitting me more and more now, because I'm starting to get more and more engagement now from people from online, which is crazy to me because I knew this was coming, but not to the level that I'm expecting right now. And it's insane. And I can't thank you guys enough for supporting the channel. I can't thank you guys enough for subscribing to this channel and supporting my movement, because I'm doing what I could. All you have to do, guys, is just be authentic. Be who you are. Now remember, remember this, you're gonna have a 50-50 divide. 50% of people are gonna love you, are gonna love for what you do, are gonna actually appreciate you because you're being authentic and being yourself. The other 50% aren't gonna like it because you're being yourself. Some people might gaslight you, some people might say, you know, because they're hateful people. They don't have no morals, no values in anybody else, but always want to speak negative of other people's lives. But what about your life? You know what I mean? You should look at your life and see what you're not doing good in your life, and maybe that's why you are the way that you are. And I'll give you a good example of this. You know, people that are always negative, I like to call them negative Nancy's. Well, the power of the tongue, like I said, something in the Bible says the power of the tongue is a real thing, because it is. What you speak out is what you manifest, right? So sometimes if you could unconsciously be speaking out constant negativity, then your reality becomes that. I'm telling you guys the truth. If you're always speaking out negativity, your reality becomes negative. But you can't think like that. The way you want to think is always positive. You are going to have the bad days. That's just part of life. But always having a winner's mentality. Be like, you know what? At the end of the day, I'm still going to come home, be in my comfy bed, going to sleep, eating food, living my life, watching YouTube on my own time, on my free will, pursuing my passions. This is the time right now for you guys, if you're in that situation like I am, to be focusing on your passion. What you're passionate about. You have to find that within yourself. Or ask God. Let God work in you to find your true passion and what you're destined to be on this planet for. There was many times where, you know, throughout my life, I'm still in my early 20s, but throughout my life where I was down bad financially, like, and I wanted to just outright give up, you know, thinking lustful thoughts, you know, doing all these bad things. But because God does what he does, the universe / God does what they do, I have a reason to be here. And this is probably one of the reasons why I'm here, is to send everybody a message and to enjoy what I enjoy doing, which is making content. This is fun. I enjoy doing this. And if you guys are on the same page, just do it, man. Don't be afraid. Take action. That's the biggest thing. A lot of people tend to have all these ideas of what they want to do with the channel, and that's great and all, but what you really need to do is actually freaking film the channel. Film. And improve your content as you go. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Same format, but improving on what I do and showing, like, everything. I mean, we're almost home, so I'll catch you guys in the next clip. I'm gonna end it here, okay? It's already almost 8 minutes. Boom, you guys already know the dealio. So we just got back at the house like an hour and a half ago, and pretty much I was just meditating on the bed, and yeah, I was meditating some more and more and using the healing frequency, the 528 hertz frequency, which is huge, guys. Like, that stuff is so beneficial. I mean, even though I relapsed, it's still giving me the drive, motivation, and power to still do these things, still do these positive practices, which is sun gazing and meditation, and we're having God work within me to still produce content, still keep going no matter what the circumstances is. Like, there's moments today where I just didn't feel like I want to do anything. I just want to live the normal average life, but then at the same time, I'm like, there's no such thing as a normal average life for a chosen one. And you know, you have to live that lifestyle that you manifest that you're going to live. Keep manifesting the lifestyle that you want to live, and live it now. Live as if you're living it now, because when you do that, you really are going to achieve that. It's going to be in synchronicity. It's going to happen. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, you're already on the way to get it. You know what I mean? You're already on the way. And the best way to do it is just keep going. That's it. That's all you have to do on. That's literally all you have to do. And so, like I said, like right now, there's times where like I don't feel like uploading. I don't feel like recording or talking, or like I don't have a whole lot to talk about. There's moments where I made clips really fast because I just didn't feel like recording it. But what keeps me going is just, I just got to keep doing it, man. I got to keep putting myself out on YouTube, got to keep uploading, all that stuff. And that's what I'm going to keep doing. I'm going to keep uploading every single day until we hit that 30-day challenge, which I've been doing. So I'm like, let's freaking go. You guys already know the deal. You guys already know what the heck going on. We keep tapping in, bro. We keep tapping in. We keep getting at it. We keep going. We keep getting at it. We're going to keep going, guys, no matter what happens. So every time you wake up, just remember, remind yourself that it doesn't matter what happens. You're always still going to keep going at it. Still take massive action. Still say something what you need to say, because that's what men do. A lot of people, a lot of guys, including myself at the time, live in quiet desperation. You can't be doing that no more. You have to be vocal about how you feel, what you think. Now, people are going to disagree with the stuff you say, of course. And they have free will to do that. You have free will to still express yourself and who you are. They have free will to express their opinions. That's just the reality of the game, and the way either you can respond to it, you don't have to respond to it. I've always said this in every video. So yeah, guys, embrace doing what you need to do. If you're doing the same thing I'm doing, meditating and sun gazing and trying to build your relationship with God or whatever, just keep doing that, because He gonna put you in this period of like where I'm at, which is isolation from, not from everybody. I mean, I obviously have my family, friends, and then my family, of course. And I think it's really dope that I can meet people online, especially on this platform, YouTube, and connect with people that have similar interests to me, which is huge. Because I already knew, like, man, there got to be people out there that are similar or like the same stuff that I like. So other than that, that's all I have to say on camera. Pretty much going to catch you guys in the next clip of either getting ready for work or wherever we at, to be honest with you. So I just want to implement this little segment of the clip of what I'm doing right now, just chilling in my room right now. But yeah, I'm gonna figure some to do some stuff and go from there. So catch you guys in the next clip. All right, is this recording? This is recording. Okay, so we are of course heading to the 9 to 5 Rooney. I'm gonna use that as a stand. Hopefully it won't fall over. But as you guys can see, I'm reversing out of my driveway right now on the way to the job, to the moneymaker. You know what I'm saying? Very thankful for this job. Yeah, just this is the part I originally titled it Road to Riches, but you know, I'm still gonna film the segments of me on the way to work and making that money, and also documenting, you know, what I got going on in my life, basically. Yeah, so I decided to record this segment. We're on the way, heading there now, and I did some more meditation because I had to, man. I had to make sure my mind was cleared and ready to rumble. Make sure I have a strong-willed mind when it comes to this stuff. Okay, well, I guess the bag isn't helping it stand. Sorry, pronunciation and words are really off. But as you guys can see, peep the fresh haircut, bro. Comb over on point. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look good. Look, this is my favorite. This is a saying that I made. You gotta look good. You gotta be good. You gotta smell good. All right. Let me say that again. You gotta look good. You gotta be good, and you gotta smell good. Oh, and you know what? We'll add a fourth one. And be. Smoke. I lost train of thought. But those are the three main ones. All right, three main ones to be a good person. You know what I'm saying? Now, will you have haters along the way? Not only online, but you're also gonna have them in real life too. When they see that you're on your improvement, like when they see that you're fully focused. That's the craziest thing.
And you're not doing it for anybody. You're really just doing it for yourself. You don't really care about anybody's validation but yourself. And that's the only validation you need, is yourself. It's nice to have family and friends to give you that validation of like, hey, you're going on the right path. And at the same time to drop truth bombs on you when you're messing up in life, holding you accountable. That's like, to me, that's like certain people, like God working in certain people to remind you of like, hey, don't strive away from the path, keep going the way that you're going. So whatever path you guys are on, and you know for yourself that it's the path you're destined for and it's a good path, just keep going. Just keep going, guys. Don't stop. Just keep doing it. Just keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Keep going forward no matter how hard you relapse or none of that stuff. Now, if you're constantly relapsing, at that point, you're just re-triggering your addiction, okay? But if you're relapsing on one thing and then you can go right back on a good streak, just erase that out of your mind. Whether you have to meditate some days and pray to God and apologize for committing the sin you did, most likely He will forgive you. And He will work in you to keep it pushing no matter how hard or how tough things can be. Because He's going to put you in the wilderness until He can put you in front of the big picture of your life, of your successful life that you envision. It's like, I'm not at a successful point yet, but like every time I go outside, it's like, you know, you feel like you're on top of the world. Not being egotistical or cocky, but also have that mindset that you're always a winner. Just have that mindset. Be mindful, be humble, but always have a winner mindset. Not everybody wants to see you succeed. Not everybody's out here for you. You know what I mean? It's really hard to find the right people in today's society, in my opinion. So the reality of on your way to success, I realize is it's a very lonely path. Your friends, your family, even, and sometimes like, I mean, I'm not saying for everybody's family, but like for a handful of y'all, they don't see the same vision as you do. The only person that sees that vision is yourself. So always remember that you're the only one that can make your reality into what you want. Successful, bad, you have free will to do whatever you want. My path, my goal is to obviously just keep uploading what I upload because I have passion for this. And yeah, that's exactly what we want to keep doing. Same format, same everything. So I think it's authentic, you know? You gotta learn how to... Another tip of advice I can give to y'all if you're making a YouTube channel is learn how to creatively express yourself online. You could be a gaming channel. I'm listing all these channels. I always tell these people, I gave them good ideas, and then you can tell they don't want to take the action. And I was like, you know what? You can't get everybody to do it. I try to convince them, but you know. And I watched a video from Terry Joel Jr. earlier mentioning about how like you have all these great ideas to do these things, but then your energy and time can only affixate to all those things at a certain time. So all my energy and my efforts is focused on this, on my channel. And y'all subscribe to the channel because y'all like the content, and I really appreciate that. I appreciate you guys checking out the content. It's going to get better from here, guys. Trust the process. We're fixating as we go. And yeah, strive for better. We're on the way. I'll catch you guys when I'm most likely finished with work. Boom, you guys already know the deal. We're over here right now, as you guys can see. Yeah, I just finished my 9-5. And I just checked my photo earlier. I just checked my phone. My coworkers took my phone and took a picture. That's funny. That's funny as heck. But yeah, I'm gonna head home now and pretty much end the video here, guys. Today was an adventure. It was a day. It was fun. It was fantastic. You guys already know the goddamn deal. We're over here right now, just big chilling, as y'all can see. Yeah, I really don't know what else to say in the video, but man, we ended the day with a bang, bro. I just gotta say that. Meditated today. It was a rest day. We're gonna do the same thing tomorrow. I mean, it ain't over yet. You know what I'm saying? We keep repeating the same old. You guys already know the goddamn deal. That's how we get things done out here. You feel me? And yeah, pretty much. Like I said, I really don't have nothing else to say, but thank you guys so much for watching the channel, subscribing to the channel. You guys already know the deal. I'm gonna end it here, guys, pretty much.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Oh! We'll slip